everyone, welcome to the second episode of NUS Bites. I'm Ren and today I'm joined by
Curine.
joined with
Curine.
yeah, so today we'll be featuring a Christmas special where we will be making two different recipes. So what are the two recipes?
So we have chocolate chip banana oat cookies and butter cookies.
Yeah, so I think the main objective for today's video is to show you how to make simple baking to get you kick-started on this baking process or journey. Because I recently also only started mine and I started off with tiramisu. So if you guys are interested in making tiramisu, I thought it's quite relatively okay. Let us know in the
Comment section.
down below. So today let me introduce to you the ingredients we have.
So for the banana oat
Chocolate
cookies,
cookie.
yeah, we have banana, then obviously oats, honey, chocolate chips, cinnamon, as well as peanut butter.
For the butter cookies, we'll be mainly using 4 ingredients. The first is plain flour. Although in the recipe it asks for all-purpose flour, but plain flour is equivalent. And then we are using icing sugar and vanilla extract or vanilla essence. Vanilla extract, the concentration is heavier. So if you are using vanilla extract, you may use slightly more. Then we will also be using unsalted butter. Yeah. Be sure not to get the salted ones. Yep. So I think we will start with the healthy cookies first before we move on to this. Okay, so now we'll be starting our first recipe. Actually what we have done is we have preheated the oven to 175 degrees. It's necessary to preheat the oven because if you put it in while it's getting hot, then they may bake inconsistent results. Yeah. For now what we are going to do is we're going to peel the bananas and smash it. The recipe is asking for 2 ripe bananas, but then because we're using the smaller version,
Using 4.
yeah, correct.
So this is a very healthy recipe. If you like oat and banana, you can really give this recipe a try.
Yeah, I don't think the recipe, these are usually the ingredients you have at home.
Yeah.
Maybe with the exception of cinnamon, but I think cinnamon is optional in this. So let's smash.
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay.
I'll be watching you.
Okay, so just smash it.
You don't need any fancy equipment, so you can just use a fork to mash it.
But if you have a whisk,
Whisk will be slightly better.
yeah, be careful when you're using a whisk because certain recipes, baking recipe, if you whip too much air into it, you may get very unexpected results. Because yesterday I was making the egg tarts, and then when I was making the custard filling, I used an electronic mixer, and then it foamed up. Yeah, so the second time I tried, I used a handheld. Okay, anyways, after this, we have already mixed it. Somewhat of this consistency. Should be fine.
So the next step is to add the peanut butter, oats, maple syrup or honey. So in this case, we'll be using honey and cinnamon. So we'll be using that bowl.
Yeah, so it smells like.
So for the oat, you can use any kind of
Oats. It's preferred is rolled oats, like whole rolled oats. There are 3 different kinds of oats. One is instant oat, another one is quick oats, and the last one is rolled oats.
Yeah.
For this recipe, we'll be using rolled oats.
So we will be needing 2 cups of oats. So around
You don't really have to be exact, plus minus is okay.
yeah.
So we'll be using a spatula.
Okay, then after that we'll be adding the peanut butter. So for peanut butter we'll need half a cup of peanut butter. We just bought this just now.
Yeah, so it's new.
Yeah.
So be careful because you wouldn't want to get the chunky ones. You can experiment, but the recipe is currently asking for
Creamy. Yeah. Well, this half a cup is too big for the bottle. We'll just be
If you guys don't have any this kind of measuring apparatus, you guys can use
weighing scale.
weighing scales. Just convert the cups into if you see any recipe, just convert the cups. ChatGPT, ask them give you the gram measurements.
Yeah, so about half a cup. after that we'll be adding honey.
So currently it looks like this.
So for honey, we'll need 2 tablespoons. Let's not forget the salt.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, smells like cinnamon.
Nice.
Actually, that's not cinnamon.
So the recipe is asking for 1 teaspoon, but since there's already wholesale, then we'll just aggravation. So,
Whoa.
okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think should be fine. So you just need to mix well until combined. Then after that, we can add in the chocolate chip.
It's quite tiring, so
So if you have a guy friend or if you think you're strong enough,
yeah,
you can do
milk
this
flour.
one. Yeah.
It looks good. It looks.
And it smells good.
Yeah, we're gonna try give it a shot how to make. I think it really.
But I
can.
think it's
It's quite mixed. It's quite mixed.
yeah, it's
Just
quite mixed already.
letting her have see what I've been doing for the past. Wow, she really did it.
So it's like you want to achieve this consistency.
We have. I think we have our last ingredient, which is the chocolate chip.
So for the chocolate chip, we'll be adding half a cup of chocolate chips. Also for this chocolate chip, we're actually using the special dark chocolate chip.
The most expensive one.
Because we prefer dark chocolate chip. But
It's
you can,
healthier.
yeah, you can actually use any kind of chocolate chip. So we need it in like half a cup. So we're using like this. But to be honest, right, if you like chocolate chip a lot, right, you can just add more lah. It's really like personal preference.
But again, this is a healthy recipe.
Yeah.
So even though even though chocolate,
Moderation lah.
the dark chocolate is
Yeah.
healthier, but then you consume too much of, you might, you know. So this is supposed to make 12 servings, but we shall see how many we can make.
Yeah.
We have lined aluminum foil over baking tray. Although it's asked for baking paper, aluminum foil is a good substitution. As to why we don't have baking paper,
I forgot about it.
it's okay. Yeah, but this is a good substitution. So we'll be using an ice cream scoop. So don't worry if you guys don't have this kind of scoop. It's perfectly okay.
Yeah, you can just use a spoon, or if you want, you can like wear a hand gloves and then roll it out. You'll flatten it with a spoon. Actually, I can't wait to try this
Yeah, I
because
just cannot.
this is super healthy, healthier than a lot of cookies outside. Yeah, when I was younger, my mom would always bake this for us whenever we ask for cookies.
So when you were younger, your mom bake for you lah.
Yeah, when she's free.
Is it the healthy ones?
Like this one, yeah.
With oats?
Yes, with
Oh, really
oats.
ah?
Yeah, even nowadays, right, she will cook porridge with oats. And I think it's a very healthy dish.
So remember what was our first episode? We did quantity, which is porridge lah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And we still have quite a bit of dough left.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you guys don't mind getting your hands dirty, you guys can also use it.
Yeah, if you're doing it with your friends or partner, I think it will be a very interesting. I think it will be a like a fun activity to do together. But if you are looking to get a partner, right? We actually for our CCA Bakers and Cook, every time during Valentine's Day, we actually have a Valentine's event whereby we will pair singles up and then help to matchmake. So if you're interested, you can actually follow our socials and be informed of our events.
Now we will put this in the oven.
Yeah, and bake for 8 to 10 minutes.
Yep. Okay, let's go. Okay, now we welcome our camera woman who has been behind the camera together to taste test. Yeah, so actually it looks okay. Okay. It looks quite good actually. Not sure if you can sketch.
Can't wait to eat.
Yeah, shall we get our first bites?
Yes.
It's a poison. Take our first bite together. Oh my god, it's actually really not like it. It's good. I think it's a very healthy, non-sinful kind.
Oh my god. The chocolate chip though, it's so good.
Can we taste the cinnamon?
A bit.
I think there's a hint, and it actually enhances the flavor. So, I don't know if you guys knew, you guys probably don't know this, but we baked it longer than the recipe intended to. So initially we mentioned it was 8 to 10 minutes, but because after 8 minutes we realized that the cookie was still very soft, so we extended the cooking duration. So do know that different ovens may not.
The timing might differ between
Yeah.
like different ovens.
So the temperature shown on thermostat of the oven, right, may not reflect like accurately within the temperature inside. So you can buy a kind of apparatus that measures the temperature inside, but yeah. How do you find the cookie?
I love it.
It reminds me of these oat cookies that I used to eat when I was very young. Yeah, and yeah, it really brings back memories.
Oh, I love it.
So now we will conduct our rating session whether this cookie gets a bite or no bite. So bite or no bite. Okay, 3, 2, 1, bite. Yeah, so actually, I would say I would definitely make it again. But to make it maybe less sinful, I would do without the chocolate chip. Although I do agree that it makes it a lot nicer. So,
I will always add the chocolate chip.
so now let's invite our camera women back behind the scene. Whoosh! So now we'll move on shortly to the next recipe, which is butter cookies.
Okay, so now we are moving on to our second recipe, which is a 3-ingredient butter cookies. So our ingredients are,
Plain flour, icing sugar as well as butter.
and you can have vanilla essence as optional lah.
Yeah, I think it enhances the flavor. So without further ado, let's get
Starter.
right in. First we pour in the butter in. So next we will add in our icing sugar first.
So for the sugar, we will need 100 grams, and we'll just be using a weighing scale to measure it out.
So sometimes in baking, you make mistakes. So our mistake number 1 here that you shouldn't follow is not sifting. So you prepared the sieve but you forgot to sieve the sugar. The reason for sifting is to ensure that it's fine enough, that it prevents clumping.
So at this point, right, if you want, you can just add the vanilla essence or vanilla extract. So by right, you're supposed to add like a half teaspoon, but we'll just go with aggravation again.
Now you add the flour. Okay, so now we have finished mixing. We are going to transfer it to the baking tray. So we are taking a small spoonful, make sure your hands are clean. We just washed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, something of this size. Cool.
If you want to be more consistent, you can use a weighing scale to weigh out every roll.
Honestly, if you are just baking with your friends,
Just
your hands will be quite oily. I mean, if you want to use a hand glove, sure, but honestly,
we are
we are
quite chill with
Yeah.
this I guess.
So just now we showed you healthy
Healthy,
one.
yes.
So this is, I think,
Slightly less healthy.
because I don't think you'll be eating the entire thing.
Can share with your family and friends.
And I think you can play around with the size, just that maybe when you're looking at the timing to ensure that every cookie is cooked. So now we will be brushing it with the fork to give it some design. It's honestly good practice if you were to keep everything within the same size. We are more chill about this.
Yeah. So after you are done with this, then you just need to bake for around 10 to 12 minutes until the sides of the cookies are lightly golden. See you all later.
See you, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So,
Welcome back.
welcome back. So we just finished baking. So actually this took a twist. It isn't as successful as we wanted to use of it. So initially what happened was that after baking for about 8 to 10 minutes, it wasn't cooked through. So we thought why not cook longer?
Bake
and then
longer.
bake longer, and then I think it's slightly overcooked, but it's okay, it's edible. But the second issue that we faced was that we didn't expect it to expand. Although we should have known as bakers, but somehow, you know, this lapse of judgment. Yeah, so it will all stick together, but because there was still the shape, so we were able to score it out. So you can see that the general size, the shape was still there. Yeah, but I think one of the things is, something that we learned is, maybe we can make dough even smaller. Yeah, then maybe when you expand. Anyways, it's okay, it's a learning process. Now we'll go into the taste test here. So I actually tasted a piece, and I was actually quite surprised. It's not that bad now. So let me give you guys a... it's really like cookie or... Surprisingly, let's take this as comparison. So you can see what's the difference between these two macros. Right, the calorie difference. So this is really much more healthy compared to this, because this 3-ingredient cookie has this entire pound used up an entire butter and also more sugar, so not exactly very healthy. Okay, anyways, without further ado, let's give it a
Cheers.
cheers. Let's try it out. Let's try this calorie. It's not bad. It's not bad, right? It's really not bad. It's just that it's expanded. So usually butter cookies is they're thicker, they're like fuller. So you can tell that the dimension for this is a bit thinner. Yeah, so it has become more of a cookie out there, instead of like the butter cookie that you usually see, the one that comes in the can. It's really not bad.
Very good.
It's really not bad.
It's actually very good.
It's not bad.
Yeah. It's very fragrant also. Because I think of the butter.
I think it's time for our waiting session. Okay, let's time to wait. So again, same thing, bite or no bite. And 3, 2, 1, no bite. I will explain why. Okay, because I'm more health conscious, and I understand that because during the whole process I've seen the ingredients and the amount of it we use. So generally I kind of get an understanding of how much calories it is, and I think it's very simple. And although it's very simple, there's always pros and cons to every recipe. So this is simple, but I also do, if I were to do comparison, the other one is as simple as I think this. So if you were to ask me to choose whether I would bake this or that, I would do the first recipe, right? So I guess this recipe gets a 2-bite. You know, it's even good for like gift.
Yeah.
Really, it's good gift. It's not very difficult, and if you guys have the time to prepare it, do follow our socials. Consider joining Bake and Cook next semester or
Come for our workshops.
We do hold workshops quite regularly.
The most simple way is to just join our workshops as a participant. Unless you want to be in the planning committee, then you can join us as expo. Or if you just want to help out during the workshops or come to our trail, then you can join us as a facilitator.
Yeah. So
you can just DM us in our Instagram, or you can email us.
Alternatively, how I found about this card was through the student life fair.
Yeah, student
Yeah.
life fair.
They're always recruiting for facilitators. But something you note is if you join as a participant, you do have to pay a fee
Yeah.
to
But
cover the
it's
cost of
usually quite
ingredients.
affordable. It's always below $20 for the whole entire session.
And usually it's oversubscribed. So try to come join us as a facilitator if you have an interest in baking, or even it would be even better if you have prior experience.
Thank you for watching.
And yes,
Yes,
bye. Ciao.
What?
Hello, so welcome to another episode of NUS Bites. I'm joined here by
Curine.
and I am Oatmeal. Oatmeal introduce 我自己. So I'm Manfred. Oatmeal. I'm Ren. We should do some animation. You know, like
Oh, the two of us then she stay in the...
yeah, then she jump. No, then like shoo. No, actually we should like that. We do like this, then she ooh.
Okay.
Three. Ooh. Hey, no, sorry. 3. Let's say ooh.
Ooh,
Power.
Okay, wait.
3, 2.
Ooh.
Okay, now we welcome our whoosh. Okay, we have to stay.
Oh, is it?
Both of us have to stay.
Oh,
Then
both,
she can
okay.
cut. Okay. So now, hold on. So now let's invite our camera woman back behind the scene. Whoosh. Stay. Then we do outro. 我这个就不要了。
不要了。哎，不要，你都不要
哦
因为不可以。
没有人你秒的时候，我就这
No,
个。
but cannot melt all the way until liquid form. When
Lucky I cut my nails. He looks like a cartoon character. Wait. Can I?
For eyes?
wait
Eh?
The eyes.
This is the eyes, this is the mouth. Like an alien.
Ah.